Hi guys, if you are seeing this, that means you are a high school student on my roster for the 2022-23 school year. And for those who do not know me, my name is Miss Bookout, Miss Sarah, really, my name's just Sarah Bookout, whatever you want to call me, as long as it's respectful. Um, it doesn't really bother me, whatever feels comfortable to you, because I want this to be more of a relationship between teacher, parent, and student rather than like some formal like in school where you see me for 45 minutes a day. Because at the end of the day, you could be on my roster as long as you're with Epic. I've had kids for 5 years, so it's kind of just I feel like it gets off to a better foot that way. So just kind of want to go over a little bit about me, some expectations for the year, just so you kind of have that video up front and so you kind of know what to expect. And for those who do not know, every week I make weekly newsletter, which is everything you need to know going on or any expectations. I make those every Monday and they are on this YouTube channel. So I would definitely subscribe so you get those notifications. And this year I really want to be more in depth with them. And make more than last year, not just be newsletters where I have tutorials on how to do things, sometimes some extra credit videos, some inspirational videos. I don't really know what exactly I'm going to put on this year, but I want it to be more than it was last year. So please subscribe to it. That way you and your student can get those notifications. So just a little bit about me for those who do not know me. Again, my name is Sarah, Miss Bookout, and this is my 6th school year at Epic. Epic, my 9th year teaching overall. Technically it'll be 9.5, something like that. I am people are walking outside, certified special education teacher, elementary certified, but at Epic we teach everything. I am currently working on getting my testing certificate, like testing and being certified in intermediate math as well, just to kind of cover a lot of those bases of things that a lot of parents look for. I am married. I've been married for 4 years to my husband Clint. He works in outdoor electricity, putting in like sports lighting, stuff like that. I do have 2 sons. Case will be, it is July 11th right now. July 27th, he will be 7, going into the 2nd grade at Timber Ridge Elementary in Broken Arrow. And my youngest, Cooper or Coop, just turned 3 in June. You will definitely, Case might not be one you see a lot of make appearances in these videos, but in the past, if you have had me, Cooper makes a lot of appearances because I do keep him home quite often. This year I plan to keep him in a mom's day out more, so hopefully he'll be gone more often, so you might not see him as often. One thing about expectations that I really do have is that I will give to you at 70. I will put 70% more effort into your student than your student will put in. But if they're not giving me effort, I'm not gonna chase students. I've been at this long enough at Epic that I don't chase. If you ignore me, I'm just going to let it sit out. I'm going to try a few times, let it sit out, and then I'm going to withdraw for truancy. And this is stuff we will go over in the ILP meeting. I just want to give you that up front. So that way you know those expectations. One thing I want to mention is hours for me. I typically work 8 to 4. Now, I work a lot more hours than that, but my hours are 8 to 4. Now, from like 8 to 9, or 8 to 10, something like that. Those are going to be more office hours because I will be getting my kids off to school, because if you know Broken Arrow Elementary does not start until 9:15, and my son's bus doesn't pick him up till 8:30. But those will be more office hours where I'm answering emails, pulling grades, getting stuff ready for those meetings. Other than that, if you text me, call me, email me outside of those hours, Monday through Friday, I'm probably not going to answer. Actually, I'm not going to answer. I'm going to be very stern this year. In the past, I've kind of, some days I'll answer, some days I won't. I'm not going to. I need, for my mental health, I need to be able to separate my life. I do play softball on Wednesday nights. I do play tournaments outside of Oklahoma on the weekends. So I do travel a lot on the weekends. So I need to quit being a little bit lenient. Now, we do have a policy, and again, I'll go over a lot of this at the ILP, that we have 24 to 48 business hours to respond to emails, phone calls, etc., which goes the same for you. If I email you, call you, whatever, please have the courtesy to respond within those 48 hours or less. Business hours, obviously, if I don't expect you to call me on the weekend. And that way, and I will do the same. Also, with that being said, know that if you do even call me in the middle of office hours, if I'm with a student or a group of students, I'm driving, because typically I don't like to answer when I'm driving, just because if you need me to look at something, obviously if I'm on the road, I can't look at it. So I try to wait till I get home to answer those questions, or if I'm in a library parking lot, something like that, I can answer them then. So please know that even if you call me within hours, I might not answer. But I will, typically I'm going to tell you within like 4 or 5 hours, I'll call you back. I'm not one that really waits a long time unless you have continuously sent me the same text message over and over again, blown up my phone, then I'm going to make you wait 24 hours. So I'm going to put that out there. I've had students do that in the past, parents, and I want you to know I'm not ignoring you. I'm a busy person. I carry a 40 student roster load, because the more students I have, the more my paycheck is. And with my husband being an outdoor work, his paychecks are not always consistent. So I am the breadwinner of my family, so I do carry a full load. Plus, I've been doing this long enough that I can handle a full load. So please know that I'm not ignoring you. I'm probably just busy, and I will respond as soon as possible. Or if you send me a text message asking me to look into something, it might take me a little bit to find that answer, and I might send you a text like, hey, I don't know the answer, I'm looking for it. I'll let you know when I have it. And that'll be your response. That'll be my response to you, and you'll get a phone call from me when I get those answers. Because I like to have my ducks in a row when you ask me to look for something, rather than, well, I think it's this, but I'll let you know, and then just kind of bloop. So please just know that. Another thing is meetings this year. I really want to optimize my time and give my students more attention than I was able to last year. For those who were with Epic last year, it was a big change for us, and a lot of things we did were computer work, and a lot of check the boxes. And I don't want to check boxes this year. I want this to be a good year. So one thing I'm considering doing is bi-weekly meetings for math. So all my ones in algebra, it might not be the same grade, but if you're in algebra 1, we'll have a meeting. Geometry, math and finance, algebra 2, etc. All in your meetings based on that, where we'll do an assignment together, an activity together, something along that line, or just a, hey, how are you doing? Talk to me. And then just see other students get a little bit of social skills. And then the weeks that I'm not meeting with you in group, I'll do a couple one-on-one meetings just to check in, see how you're doing. And then I'm going to do study halls on Friday, where Friday I'm not going to do any meetings. It's going to be IEP paperwork, IEP meetings. So those are the only meetings. Or just a, hey, can you get on and talk to me? Then yeah, let's get on. I don't want to have any scheduled set meetings, because I want that day to be grace for my students to make sure everything's being done. As well as every 9 weeks, I want to do a parent-teacher conference. And go over just where we're at, check in, see what we need to change. Otherwise, the only other thing really right now that I want to talk about is ICAP. High school students will still be doing ICAP this year. If you want to go ahead and do it, you can go ahead and get that knocked out of the way and not have to worry about that. Just make sure your grade is correct. If it's not, let me know and I'll change your grade. Plan to work on those this week once they open up our roster so I can see those students. So you can go ahead and get that done. I will have a tutorial on how to do ICAP also on this YouTube, hopefully today or tomorrow. So be looking for that. A couple other things I want to do this year is my 10th graders. I'm going to have you do an Outsiders book novel. And this will also count towards your ACT prep, because I will have writing portions into those assignments. Right now, I have a wish list on Amazon that I posted to my Facebook. I'm hoping to have people help donate some Outsider books. If not, we'll use your Learning Fund. It's like $5 for a soft cover. Or if you want to go ahead and buy it yourself, you can. And that way we can do that for 9 weeks. If you get it done before 9 weeks, then we just cut out some of the work and then you're done earlier in the semester with that semester of English. 11th and 12th graders, you're going to do a research project, which a lot of high schoolers do anyways. I know I did one my senior year at Coweta. And that way we get you really writing. So that way when it comes to the ACT, especially for juniors, you're ready for the ACT. And that will be another 9-week project. You're going to learn how to write a thesis. You're going to learn how to draft, revise, edit. I might put you based on like capabilities. I'm not going to pair someone super low with someone super high. And I might actually do it. I don't really know how I'm going to group it, but I might have where you guys revise each other's with my help, revise each other's just to kind of get some peer interaction. Because you're going to do that throughout your life. So that's some projects I want to do this year. We might do a few other projects. I'm not real sure yet. I want to make this year more hands-on, more fun. We might do, if you're in geography, we might do a geography project. So just be aware that there will be some more offline work this year than there have been in the past because I really want to make this year a little bit more fun. So otherwise, enjoy the rest of your summer. You will be hearing from me soon to schedule ILP meetings. Otherwise, have a great rest of your summer. Bye, guys.